Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest, a good friend of mine as well. World-renowned musician in Peru, so therefore, Peru-renowned. So he's invited back to Peru all the time to do concerts, and more importantly, he is well connected and respected in the community, and he just recently took volunteer doctors, a few hundred of them, to the villages of Peru who have never seen a doctor in their entire life to solve some medical issues there on the spot. So Omero helped facilitate that, and he's going to share his experiences of going to the villages of Peru with the doctors. Okay. Thank you, Omero.
Thank you, Darius. Good morning. My name is Homero Oyarce. I was born up in the mountains between the Andes and the jungle, in a very small, I cannot call it village because it's a few houses between the trees. I had a very happy childhood with no shoes but freedom, and working hard with cows, chickens, porks, horses, etc. And but we had to walk 8 kilometers to the town to go to school. And in the morning it's hard without shoes to walk every day, running, and sometimes it rains a lot there. Anyway, when I was in high school, my father said, Omero, you should decide if you want to study or to take care of the farm. And I didn't go to college because I was a wise man, just I want to have fun. And truly, that was the truth. I went to college, and it's a sad thing to say, but I'm the only one who went to college from that little town. And I don't know if somebody will go in the next 50 years to college, because there's a lot of poverty there. For that reason, for me, education is so important. When I finished college, and when I was at college, I started singing and writing songs. Then I got an invitation from a festival in Holland, and I went to Europe without money, with an old guitar and huge dreams. And I made my first record in Holland, and I travel a lot singing and performing everywhere. And I made some money, and I said, I'm going back to my little town, and I want to build a school, because I don't want those kids to walk like me when I was a kid. And we built a little school there, and it's still there. My mother had 7 kids, but only 3 survived. I was the last one, one of the toughest one who survived. And because of lack of medical attention. My mother told me that she had a baby in the farm, and nobody was there, and an old farmer, a lady came and cut my umbilical cord in a bad way, that I got a bad infection. And those things kill a lot of kids there. And remembering that, there's another story. When I was in college, I was singing, performing in many places, and I got in a car accident, in a bad car accident. 3 people died, and I got this huge cut in my head. And when I was in the hospital, really sick, I was like saying, I need to go, I have a concert. And the nurses were laughing, saying, this guy hit his head now, he thinks he's an artist, he's a musician. You know? Yeah, truly. And I was mad, I was really mad. Anyway, and remember those things, when I came to the States, I got an invitation from Loyola University to come here. And then when I came to California, I ended working in Stanford Hospital and also in the Veterans Hospital, singing for patients, going from room to room. And one Chinese old lady said to me, "You're not just a musician, you're a troubadour. You are like the old days when the guys went from town to town to telling stories and singing." And that's what I did for years at Stanford, and I love to do those things. And remembering my childhood, remember witnessing how many kids died, I decided with a other guy who I didn't know, but he was following what I was doing by Facebook, the magic Facebook. He called me and said, "Hey, congratulations, you got this recognition from the Congress in Peru, and please, I want to be your friend." And said, we start talking, and he said, I would love to do something in our town, in Amazonas. In Amazonas as a state, but many people in Peru think that's the river. And it's a state, a beautiful state, but it's really poor. And we decided to go, and he said, "Omero, let's do something." And the medical mission, he put in contact with doctors, and in the beginning, a year from, we did it in August, but a year later, we had only 12 volunteers who want to go to Peru. I said, good. And again, because of the web, we had more and more people saying, "I want to go, I want to go, I want to go." And we didn't have money. We made an organization called Amazonas, Club Amazonas USA. And with that, we start organizing the mission. It is a hard work, hours and hours of work for months. And in June, we had 112 volunteers. Doctors from here, from Mexico, from Canada, and from other places saying, "We want to go, we want to go." And a week before, in August, in the beginning of August, I was in Lima doing a concert and waiting for the missionaries to come, for the volunteers to come, and my brother came from my town and said, "Omero, please go back to America. Your name is," they said that you are organizing this and it will be a total disaster. People won't come, and then your name will be, everybody will talk bad about you. And I said, "No, this is a dream, but we were working so hard. No, I want to do it." No. And he was like, go back. And he's a very serious and nice man. But, and then I got a phone call from a doctor. And he said, "Sir, you are doing this mission international," famous name, first medical international mission, Amazonas 1213, in a high school. And I said, "Yeah, because we don't have, the doctors work in a high school. They put tables and they help the patients." And he said, "I'm the director of the regional hospital. I grew up with your songs. Please let me offer you the hospital." And they offer us the hospital and the staff. And in August 9, when I arrived in my town in Chachapoyas, was 235 volunteers, plus the staff of the hospital. And we were able to see 4,200 patients. And there was a girl, I wish I had a picture. She's a farmer girl, a photographer showed me a picture of her. She has incredible blue eyes, but it's not exactly blue. I don't know how to describe the color, but it wasn't the color of her eyes that grabbed us, the attention. She was our inspiration because we found out that she lives in a house probably this side, okay? 13 people with no electricity, no clean water, and she cannot talk, and she cannot hear. but she's really smart. She talks, and she, for example, she look at me, she smile, and she said, like that, you know? and I was loud to near to a girl, and she said, things like that. But she's so amazing, and we're helping her. We're building her house, and also doctors are trying to help her because I think she can talk, because there's no doctors there in that region. She didn't get the attention. She didn't have papers. She was like a little dog. Well, the dogs here have names. Oh, my daddy, if my daddy wakes up, he's dead. If he knows that my dog has my last name, he will die again. This is America, but in Peru is that girl. We didn't know her age. We didn't know her father is gone. There's the grandmother's taking care of her, but she was our inspiration, and now also because my region, it's a very poor region, we found a small town where we want to build a rural clinic. That's something I wanted to talk about because I want to give back something to my beautiful land that has been destroyed, because Peru is getting rich, but it's getting rich because of the cocaine. They cut the trees and throw the seeds of opium, puppies, in coca. And that's what's destroying our towns. And also the mine companies, because of the government so corrupt, the mine companies go there and destroy everything. It's like there's no native people. They just put a flat paper. This is Peru, and this is for you, this is for you, this is for you. They just decide what to do with the land, because you can live here, but what's under is not yours. And for that reason, the government has the right to give almost for nothing to the huge companies to get the gold, to get the copper, etc., etc. And we want to preserve. We didn't go just to show, to help the poor peasants that they never saw a doctor, but we also want to tell people how beautiful my country is and how we have to preserve, because that's one of the lastest lands of the world. That's if they kill the jungle, we are afraid here, right? And it will affect us too here, because we need to preserve the Amazon jungle. Thank you very much, and I will sing a little song for you. El cóndor al volar me dijo a mí, sígueme más allá, lo que verás. Y sobre sus espaldas me senté, y al volar cada vez más alto cielo encontrar. Y al mirar hacia la tierra tan distinta que la vi, fronteras no se ven allí, un solo mundo parece feliz, es lo que vi. El cóndor en silencio me escuchó, y el sol, nuestro Dios, nos combinó. Volved, cóndor y hombre, volved, tú a tu tus montañas, ve a tus montañas y el hombre a su ciudad. Y el cóndor al volar sobre la tierra sé el ejemplo de dignidad. Y el hombre al habitar siempre en la tierra paz, justicia, libertad, así será. Dios sol, Dios sol, Dios sol. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.